Welcome to the Eradicators, everyone. This is the Eradicator, and in this video, we'll be talking about the hottest game there is on Steam right now. It is #1 on the charts, the most bought game on Steam on that platform, with now 5 million players, guys. That is a very impressive start indeed. And I get it. This is a game that's about co-op. You can play from 2 to 10 people all together, trying to survive in some kind of Nordic, Viking, mystical world. And it does look fantastic indeed. It is indeed very mystical. There's a lot of magics. There's the whole aspect of city builder at the same time, survival too. And I get it. There's a lot of things here that I find appealing myself. I am very much into management. I love survival games. I love the sense of escapism as well. The idea of just forgetting about our everyday routine and everyday world. And this is why, obviously, this game Valheim does appeal to a lot of people, and I totally get it, and I have nothing against people who like Valheim. That's really cool. In fact, on this very channel, I am going to have contributors later who are going to make reviews of Valheim, and they are going to talk about it, and they are going to be very passionate about it, and that is totally cool. That's totally fine with me. I love to have different opinions around me. I respect different opinions, and this is also why diversity is so fantastic, because if you have an open mind, then you get to discover other people's point of view, why they like things, and maybe it can change people's minds, right? I don't think that my mind will change, but at least it allows me to understand other people better, right? Now, however, as far as I am concerned, myself, just my own opinion here, I am not interested in Valheim at all, despite liking what I'm seeing here. It looks beautiful, the survival aspect, the crafting, city building. I love that very much. But you see those monsters here, those magics, that is what I don't like, guys. When I'm playing a game, that's why I'm loving games like Red Dead Redemption. That's why I'm loving games like Kingdom Come Deliverance. When I play a game, I am that kind of person who likes to have immersion, and that immersion will also rhyme with realism. And I'm sorry, magics are not realistic, and that's also a reason why I'm less and less interested in Star Wars as well, and more interested in games like Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen, for example. As I'm getting older, I'm less interested in all that fantasy type of genre, and I like to get it, things a little bit more realistic. So that's the first reason why I am not interested in Valheim. There is magic, there is, fantasy, and I think that this game, in my opinion, I think that this game would have been far more appealing to me if they had stuck to how life was as a Viking in real life, in Scandinavia. So how would you survive the harsh weather? How would you do raids against other countries? I'm thinking of the British Isle. My home country of Brittany, for example, was devastated by the Vikings. That would have been far more interesting, in my opinion, rather than going to some kind of mystical gods line from the Nordic mythology. That is just not my cup of tea. Just like, for example, back in the days, Age of Mythology was really not my cup of tea at all. I did play it, I didn't like it at all because of those gods and those and those myths. Not my cup of thing. Now, there's also another thing why I'm not interested in Valheim, and that's because I'm not really into that whole Viking vibe. That is just not my cup of tea. And the reason why I don't like Vikings so much, and don't get me wrong, I love people from Scandinavia. I got lots of great friends from Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and even Finland. So that's not about today's world. I'm talking about the Vikings from 1,000 years ago. That's what I'm talking about. Not a big fan of them because they were from these Vikings basically raided and pillaged a lot of countries from continental Europe, including my very own country of Brittany, which was devastated by the Vikings. These people killed these people raped, these people destroyed without mercy, without caring about, you know, the local populations. They just cared about looting and bringing back the loot back to their own countries. And you know, this is not something that I would like to glorify, or that I would like to really crave on, if you see what I mean, right? I would rather play something about being a Celt from Brittany. I would rather play something based on Celtic mythology, or if there was something in about mythology, or playing, you know, Celtic people. Just my own opinion, of course. And that's why, you know, knowing the history of my own country, I'm not really that keen on Vikings themselves, because, well, it kind of hurts me that it's the enemy. You see what I mean, right? I'm not, for me, where I'm from, the Vikings are the enemy. So, well, were the enemy in that case. So that's why I'm not really that interested and that keen on playing and acting and portraying myself as the enemy. It's just not my thing, right? So that's why I'm not going to play Valheim. I respect you if you are interested in Valheim, you like Valheim, this is your thing, that's great, all the power to you. I'm not going to tell you to boycott it. I'm not going to cancel you or make you try to lose your job. You know, that's totally not what we do here on the channel. But at the same time, I would like you also to respect my opinion. That's why there are people like me who are not interested in this. And that's pretty much just like the English, Dutch, Spanish, Italians. Yeah, of course, that's what they did. But I do happen to be from one of those countries that were absolutely devastated by the Vikings, which is why, culturally speaking, at least for me, that game does not really resonate. But that's just my own humble opinion, guys, and that is why I will not be playing Valheim. But a lot of people have been asking me on Discord, on Patreon, and on other types of forums as well. Irada, you need to try this out. You need to play this. Well, unfortunately, that's not what I'm going to do. But anyway, guys, all the power to you if you do. If you've played Valheim, if you are playing Valheim, let me know in the comments down there. Let me know what you guys think. I'm always interested in your guys' opinion. And again, be on the lookout for the channel for more content about Valheim made by other contributors than myself. I'm sure that they will have a totally different opinion, and they are going to love it and probably speak about the game in a more positive way, which is something that I also want them to do, right? Alright, guys, well, I'll see you guys later for more content on the channel. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. Alright, guys, well, this was content that is going to be on the... But you missed the whole point, Axis, then. You missed the whole point. If you want to see what my point is, Axis, you're going to have to go to the Eradicator's channel and watch the video again. I'm tired. I need to drink coffee now. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But anyway, I forgot to say hi. So Axis, yes, hi. So just to make it short, my point is that number one, I don't like magics, and number two, I come from a country that was devastated by the Vikings, and in the culture where I belong, from the people I belong to, in our culture, they are like our arch enemies. They were our arch enemies. So playing as the enemy, playing as, you know, the bringers of doom who destroyed our nation for hundreds of years, I don't find that appealing. But it's just my opinion, of course, right? Exactly, right, Warren? Historically, different nations have had a lot to answer to. Absolutely, right? Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, that's all for Valheim. Should we talk about Star Citizen, guys? This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.